Please note, all clips bar my own belong to their rightful owners. This video is for entertainment and information purposes only, and not for monetary gain. Hello YouTube, and welcome to the fourth installment of This Week on Dogcraft. This week we are trying a slightly different format to the prior episodes, still recapping all there is to see in the world of YouTube and Twitch, but also getting up close and personal with some of our awesome cyberdogs. Another change this week comes in the form of my new co-producer in training, none other than Deranged Slime.
Hello YouTube, my name is Deranged Slime, and from now on I will be a part of the TWAD team assisting Montanator in all his recap endeavors.
Yes, that is correct, and it looks like we'll need all the help we can get this week, as today's the biggest TWAD ever by a considerable margin. So let's not dawdle any longer, and dive headfirst into this week's shenanigans, starting, as we always do, with the YouTubers. Oh yeah!
Starting things off with LazyNine, who decides to show us a highlight reel of the Hunger Games event he hosted with the help of Elliot, Monty, and N1C.
Whoops! All fajita me! Oh, this might be the final battle!
Oh my god, that's so funny.
But don't worry, I'm sorry, I'm just constant. Oh, run! No.
Wow, that's a sustainable amount of deaths. I honestly don't know what I expected. Anyways, let's take a break from death, as I'm sure there will be a lot of it in this edition of TWAD, with many other cyberdogs also streaming or uploading their renditions of the event. Let's move on to another of LazyNine's uploads, Bingo! Yeah, that's right, Lazy also decides to play Bingo this week, because why the heck not? He is joined by Elliot as well as myself, who gets killed by a wolf. Oh dear.
How?
Why did you even hit the dog in the first place?
Like Spike! My game froze!
Looks
You
like
have
the dog
gotta be
gets one.
kidding!
Looks like the dog gets one of your items now.
I'm pretty sure
Alright,
the
so what
dog is
item-
gonna pick the rotten flesh, so I don't mind.
Oh, okay, dang. The dog is so dumb. Why did he pick the rotten?
That was the worst way to die. Anyway, the items we had to obtain were a wooden axe, stone cutter, zombie head, caught in a bucket, a birch stair, and orange wool. If you wanted to see the outcome of the competition, then go to watch Lazy's video to see who wins.
Speaking of LazyNine, here's a man himself in today's Dogcraft interview, as we attempt to find out more about the person behind the LazyNine YouTube channel. Alright, we're here with another interview, and today joining us is LazyNine, who's always featured on TWAD every single week. He's always very consistent at uploading on Dogcraft, and his stuff is awesome. So, Sam, we're here to ask a few questions today, and whatnot, just to get to know the man behind the LazyNine channel a little bit more.
Yeah, sounds great.
Awesome. So I think the best thing to start was, when did you first start playing Dogcraft, and how did you find it out and whatnot?
Well, I started in Survival 2 because, watching Ren, I saw one of his base tour things, and I was like, it would be cool if he did a base tour of something I did. I mean, obviously that didn't happen.
Yeah, it never. I mean, he visited my base in Sir 1, so I take that as a win. Awesome. Well, Slime, do you have a question for LazyNine?
What is the inspiration behind your skin?
Well, that's
It's I don't know. I don't really have any specific inspiration. I made this face like when I first started, and I've just changed the clothes a little bit since then. But the face is like, I don't know, some sort of weird superhero weirdo guy.
Oh, definitely someone that I would walk the other direction if I saw him in the street. I would just be out there. I'd be like, no, I'm done.
With his mouth open like that constantly.
But honestly, I love the skin though. It's great. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I just love how derpy it is.
So, I mean, if you care to reveal still, like, what is your plan for the rest of Survival 4? What is the plan for the future?
So, we got a couple plans. For my most recent episode, I started up building in a new mushroom biome, which is where Elliot and I are going to be putting all of our redstone farms, etc. And also, of course, the Racine Resort. We got to get back to that. I did a base tour of that for my first video on Survival 4, and it's about time we get back to it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the Hunger Games event definitely took a lot of time away from the Racine Resort, but you know, that's over and done with now, so it'll be good to see that back again soon too. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, Slime, do you have anything to add in your infinite wisdom?
What? My infinite wisdom. Yeah, I'm too wise. Okay. What was your favorite thing that ever happened on the server? I can't phrase that right, but you get that point.
Your best
hopefully?
moment on the server.
What was the best moment on the server? That is what I meant. There we go.
I mean, I would probably have to say the Hunger Games event. It was just cool to run an event and get all that clout from running an event.
Yeah, mainly because I was there as well.
Okay. Every moment is a good moment when Slime's involved. Oh dear. But yeah, I mean, that was great. I mean, 2 months of work paid off. It was good stuff.
Yeah, that
Good
was
stuff.
really fun though. I did have to
Oh.
leave
Yeah.
before the
Yeah,
third
you
round.
leave.
Sadly.
Disgusting. Barbarian.
I had to leave. I couldn't help it.
Oh dear. Anyway, thank you so much for spending some time with us, Sam.
Yeah.
It's good to do this. Hopefully we'll be able to do a few more. You know, one last question. Who's the king of Da? I've always wanted to know. Is it you or is it Elliot?
Watch it be Carl.
That will be revealed at a later point in time.
Whoa, stay tuned,
Yeah,
folks. The
Auntie,
mystery
you
is
gotta
still
look
to
at
be
our
solved.
Discord. You gotta look at our Discord status.
Oh,
Lazy's,
dear.
Elliot's, and mine.
I'll have to, yep. Well, thank you so much, LazyNine. Sam, it's been great, and we'll see you around.
Yeah.
All
Can
right,
you say?
awesome.
Can you wait? One more thing. Say it.
Duh.
Next, we have ElliotTheRedd, who gives us a complete, all-expenses-paid tour of the Hunger Games arena. Funnily enough, this is Elliot's 4th consecutive appearance on TWAD, yet the first time he has uploaded a Dogcraft video in the show's run. He takes a dander through the various quadrants that make up the map. As a final goodbye to the arena, he also shows us his new skin, explaining that he thought his old one was a bit too basic. I personally loved the graveyard section of the arena, with its detailed caverns, wispy trees, and various nether-style flora.
Next up, we have the main quarry area, I guess you could call it. Got a nice stairway down. This is where they're digging out a lot of the areas, and it has a nice giant excavator with a little bit of gold being taken out of it as well, and a little bit of gold being kind of scattered around. Cinematic shot of the entire area.
Moving on to RevoltingRobin, who makes his Dogcraft YouTube debut this week, producing an impressive 4 episodes. He gives us a tour of his base and Celtran, showing off all the cool builds and farms he and others have constructed over the past few months. Robin is clearly in the giving mood this week as he stops by Stuffy Monkey to give him a gift. So generous!
So we're here at the medieval district of Celtran, which is looking pretty good. It's not that big yet, but it's pretty good. And I dropped off 3 double chests of stone for a project. I think it's gonna be a castle. I have no idea where it is.
In another episode, he expressed his desire to construct a tower on a mountain overlooking his base area, but the constraints of Minecraft build height prevented him from using his desired design. After finding a suitable new spot, he starts to cut down trees. We did, ladies and gentlemen, 3 weeks of TWAD in a row where deforestation has taken place. Although I can let this one slide, as this is done to some funky Keralis sax beats. However, the deforestation and eviction of the locals is for a good cause, as Robin's planned tower will look fantastic once it is complete.
Did someone say sheep? Well, even if you didn't, I know someone that has definitely had his fair share of sheep-related shenanigans this week. That person being NerdsEye, who constructs a wool farm this week. He uses a traditional but reliable design that utilizes a large amount of sheep crammed into a small area in order to push them all into an infinite sheep shearing loop, complete with bubble vaders and auto-shearing dispensers to boot.
The water streams are ready to go, so I know it's a basic sheep shearing farm. They come down, they'll push each other all the way over here, and then get pushed back up here to then just keep going in circles. So that is the whole point of this.
In the following episode, NerdsEye kicks off another job on the to-do list by creating a bone meal powered flower farm. Although due to his location in the Badlands biome, he unfortunately gets minimum flowers and a large amount of grass. It's good for seeds though. Every cloud has a silver lining, as they say. And we can all agree that those types of farms are very satisfying to watch.
And then as I push that button, it will activate this all. Let's get the minecart going. And as it's going, I'll just do that. And then just sit here and kind of just let it go for a bit. The minecart down below is going to be picking all this up.
This week, Nitro UHC has made a silent return to the server's roster of minigames, and of course, the newly crowned Hunger Games champion Finks wasted no time in getting to the grind, topping all 3 of the UHC leaderboards by a considerable margin. He also uploads some highlights of his multitude of matches to YouTube, featuring some very close deathmatch encounters with the Equinox too. And of course, who doesn't love seeing innocent players die at the hands of someone as talented as Finks? It seems, at least for the foreseeable future, that nobody is coming close to outranking him on the leaderboards.
The Hunger Games event took place recently, as you all know, and we had a few more YouTubers who recorded the event. Let's start off with Dyonamik, who ended up getting 5th place in the event. It is clear that he was in it to win it, as he participates in some warm-up fights alongside Finks, Jerry the Giant, Mom's Applesauce, Stuffy Monkey, and Fajita Mix and Tricks. In the first round, Dyonamik gets the first kill in on T-Plunk before being dispatched by myself.
Hey, if you do
I
see
forgot to
somebody
get
in
rid of this.
netherite
Oh,
armor,
Oh, T-Plunk's gone! Oh!
Oh, okay, T-Plon, Diana, Monty, you're getting the kills right now?
Yeah, I've got me table.
Oh, thank God. Oh,
Already died.
Oh,
My
okay,
heart-
let's go.
Oh my god, oh my
my
god.
heart
Oh
is
my
beating
God.
so fast.
The special secret.
Oh, I died so quickly.
You didn't have the unlocked drops.
Right, yeah, right,
Everyone do
flash
slash
him.
unlock drops. Everyone do slash unlock drops. Slash unlock drops.
Shortly thereafter, in his second round, Dio did much better, getting his revenge on Slime before dispatching MK afterwards. He survived until the final 5 after trying to kill Finks, after he had just eliminated Mardu. Unfortunately, Finks still got the upper hand and Dyonamik was eliminated in the final round. Dyonamik decided to play passive, dispatching JC Conyers, who got a little close for comfort, before proceeding to make his way to deathmatch. The lack of kills and therefore good gear came back to bite him, though, as he was killed by Finks and finished 4th in that game.
TheEmeraldCowYT would also upload his POV of the Hunger Games to his YouTube channel. In round 1, Emerald struggled to find loot chests and was unlucky enough to encounter eventual champion Finks, who quickly dispatched him.
Oh, man.
Oh, T-Plunk's gone!
Oh, okay, T-Plon, Diana, Monty, you're getting the kills right now?
Yeah, I've got... Emerald's loot problem would continue going into round 2, as he failed to find any items before the grace period ended. He lasted a bit longer in round 3, grabbing a bow and nearly killing Lego War with it. Unfortunately, Emerald had now run into the eventual second place winner, and thus did not win against LEGO.
Cyberdog Events channel also broadcasts the Hunger Games event, with Old Man operating the CDNN helicopter. The CDNN itself would be uploaded a week later, where lots of fun is to be had. This month's installment includes an interview with Elliot and Montenator. Look at the Nether, courtesy of Rye44, some strange UFO sightings observed by Sten, and a swift sneak peek of the upcoming Halloween event, coupled with a not-so-slick getaway attempt. I do encourage you to give it a watch if you haven't already. But chances are, if you are watching TWAD, you already tuned in to the CDNN.
Excuse me, sir. What are you doing over there? What are you doing here?
Sorry, yeah, just trying to get some sneak peeks of the event that you guys are building. You know, show the viewers, get them excited. Yeah.
I mean, this area is kind of off limits to the public at the moment, but if you must look at something, look at this warp mushroom over here. It's fascinating, really.
Wow, that really is fascinating. But hey, what's over there behind you?
Oh,
Haha, sucker!
To finish up the YouTubers this week, we have Maltoon Gaming. This week he produces a lot of streams from the server. In his first one, he creates one of those newfangled basalt generators. The basalt, of course, is put to good use building up the walls of his castle, of which he does in this stream. With the blackstone being the other main block that makes up his base, Thieves sets off to the Nether to plunder distant bastions and level them to the ground in order to get the precious blackstone bricks they are built out of. Thieves also takes a trip to the server mall in order to purchase some extra blocks to ensure that he has enough resources to make considerable progress on his base. Let's start our streamers off with the return of TechBot0507, who starts his stream by showing off his physics-defying librarian.
He chills. He just chills. Okay? He vibes.
Tech is working on some water item transportation systems this week, shuttling various pixelated items to and from farms towards storage modules. Technology, if you will. See what I did there? An auto smelter is also constructed before Tech switches over to Nitro, which had only just returned at this time. The anti-grav certificate isn't the only weird occurrence Tech encounters this week, as when, tackling an impending storage crisis, he sees that his shulker boxes look a little different.
What is going on?
Deciding he needs to take a break from the strange goings-on at his base, Tech takes a trip into the Husky Wilderness for a good old-fashioned mining expedition, where he explores ravines, navigates through mineshaft labyrinths, and does a bit of strip mining to top it all off.
This week, we also have Jared produce several streams from the server. In the first stream, Jared continues to clear the forest surrounding his base. With the help of TrainerMoon, together they make quick work of the forest, ensuring to light up the cleared areas to prevent any unwanted undead
I'm watching
guests.
you, Pigeon. You be careful. You be careful.
At least, William.
Jared spends most of the week underground, working on digging out an area for an eventual base expansion. We will be eagerly anticipating what awesome architecture will fill this gigantic chasm that has now been dug.
I'm sorry, I couldn't find anything in your anything available in your area. I still have a couple of bugs. I stutter every now and then, but you know how it goes. Spotlight and everything. But at least I have a personality. Unlike that word of a Siri.
TxpMC also tries his hand at digging this week, although instead of digging in the overworld, he is digging out netherrack in the fiery depths of the nether. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a copy of his full stream, but we have a few fantastic clips from it. TXP is slowly helping chip away at the Alina Wither Farm perimeter. While digging away, however, TXP uncovers the rare, lesser spotted marbu in its natural habitat. Ooh.
Wow, I dug up a marble.
Equinox spends her week at her mansion, where she continues to decorate the interior. This week she adds a brand new study room complete with large bookshelves that she intends to fill with written books. She takes a break from base work to play a few rounds of Nitro UHC, because there is nothing better like the fast-paced and heart-racing action. After having her blood pressure sufficiently raised, Equinox returned to her base to finish off the study. As if summoned by Equinox chopping down his brothers and sisters, Treeman Forever stops by to give Equinox a small tour of his
supposed to do
castle.
this. I thought you got in trouble. Not supposed to do the armor stance tree, are you? You can keep those. Okay then.
After assisting Jared in some deforestation, TrainerMoon returns to the city of Alina to start working on beautifying Alina Central Park with the help of Jared, Pigeon Confirmed, and DMG Dog. Paths and ponds alike are marked out with coloured blocks before the Alinians start working on bringing them into reality. Trader also appears to be very happy with the resulting pond.
Well, we have this pond filled in. Oh, it looks so good! Oh!
The amount of clips people could make from just one stream. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to rewatch this stream and clip so much.
Oh my gosh! Ah!
While at Alina, Trainer also takes the liberty of showcasing that Roger's handiwork in the form of the Alina Cathedral. However, being a work in progress, Trainer is surprised when he finds a brand new organ.
Look how big this thing is. Absolutely insane. Oh my god! Ah! Oh my god! 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 I'm so. Oh my gosh! Come to the cathedral! Come to the cathedral! Come to the cathedral! Oh my!
Next up, we have Rye44, who is also doing his fair share of nether digging this week. However, he is not at the Alina nether dig. Oh no! Instead, he's working on excavating the Gaia nether dig, because who doesn't love some intercity rivalry? Rye gets a considerable amount of progress done, while ensuring he doesn't fall to a fiery demise, due to the perimeter being situated over a large body of happy fun sauce. I would have to give credit where it's due though. I would have fallen down at least several times. So props to Rye. Lastly, we have Deranged Slime, who does several streams this week. The first of which is a Nitro UHC session with myself. Unfortunately, the lack of players resulted in minimal encounters, with only one deathmatch between Slime and I, which resulted in me winning. Woohoo!
I thought you died.
What?
I thought you died, Monty.
Oh my god.
I hadn't seen you in so long, I generally thought you died.
In his second stream, Slime works on his brand new base area, as he wants to take a step away from Sultran for a while and work on a project solely his own. He starts terraforming the rivers flowing through his area, adding cliffs and rolling hills. In his final stream of the week, Slime starts building a brand new house in the area, utilising the mushroom stem blocks to give it a marbled effect. Slime finishes off this stream with a few rounds of nitro.
Now we gotta work on the roof and interior.
And that concludes this edition of TWAD. I would like to thank you all for the continued support on the series, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to always stay up to date with the goings on the server in the world of YouTube and Twitch. And let us know what you think of the new format.
We will also be having a TWAD Tours special featuring Fangs of Amber coming out very soon. If you would like your base to be featured in a tour, then please send a DM our way. We would love to see it.
With all that out of the way, I've been Montinator.
And I have been Slime.
And this has been TWAD.
Bye-bye.
Woo!